Welcome back to the Hockey Hall of Fame and Be a Player. It's time for our weekly look at milestone moments from around the league as we present Replay.
This week on Replay, we wind back the tape to Monday, February 3rd, as Theo hits the big 3-0.
Takes the shot, that's blocked. Loose in front, Fleury scores!
All his life, Theoren Fleury was told he would never make it to the NHL. At just 5 feet 6 inches tall, he wasn't big enough. Despite huge scoring totals in junior, his size kept NHL teams from drafting him until the Calgary Flames decided to take a chance on him in the 8th round of the 1987 entry draft. In 1988-89, his rookie season, the Flames would win the Stanley Cup for the first time ever. Fleury followed up the Stanley Cup win by scoring over 30 goals every year, except for the lockout-shortened 1994-95 season. Earlier this month, Fleury reached a mark few people ever thought he would.
Fleury scored! The 300th goal of his NHL career.
With 300 goals, Theo is the Flames' all-time leading goal scorer.
Here is Shanahan, top of the zone.
Detroit Red Wings left winger Brendan Shanahan also reached the 300-goal plateau in the 1996-97 season. In November, his first goal of a hat trick in a 5-2 win over the Toronto Maple Leafs was number 300. In just his first season as a Red Wing, Shanahan has become an offensive leader on a team that already had a lot of scoring punch. In Pittsburgh on Saturday, February 8th, it turned out to be a big night for the Wings, Shanahan, and his coach. Brendan's first period goal was his 30th of the year and tied the game at 2. Shanahan added a goal in the second and assisted on Darren McCarty's goal in the third to tie the game and send it to overtime. Shanahan's third goal and fourth point of the night put his coach, Scotty Bowman, in the NHL record book as the only coach ever to win 1,000 games.
I hope you've already come up with your answer to our teaser, because it's time to see how you did as we present our players with the answer to this week's trivia question.
Be a Player Trivia is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
Who was the last Edmonton Oilers to score 50 goals?
Adam Graves.
Be quiet.
The last Edmonton Oilers to get 50 goals?
The last Edmonton Oilers.
Jeff Kukabur?
50 goals. No, Jeff never.
Career? It's got to be
Gretzky and Yari.
Curry. Harry Curry.
Last Edmonton Oilers to score 50 goals.
Easy one?
Oh, what year?
I wouldn't
give me
say
the
it's
year.
easy. 88. Bad back. Bad back. Gretzky.
No. Worse. He's not playing anymore.
Glenn Anderson?
No.
Tough one.
No, when you saw the answer. I can't say now.
But, did you see it?
Yeah, his sister works at the Gardens.
Craig Simpson?
Yes, correct. 1988.
Oh, Craig Simpson.
That would be correct. Oh, boy. 56 that year. The answer is Craig Simpson.
Played with Gravy. Gravy set him up for all 56.
No, it was
1964?
It was 88. You're right. Very good. 1988. He started in Pittsburgh that year.
Eagle takes a shot, not a map in the slot. He shoots, they score! It was deflected in front by Craig Simpson, and that's his hat trick.
Stay tuned for Hockey Heroes with Lanny McDonald and Daryl Sittler when Be a Player, the hockey show returns. We're back. On this week's Hockey Heroes, we travel to Calgary for the Legends 3-on-3 Hockey Challenge, a charity event that brought together former NHLers from around North America.
Two of those former stars are Dale Sittler and Lanny McDonald, who are the heart and soul of the Maple Leaf teams of the 70s. Here's our special report on Hockey Heroes.
It's time for John Davidson's Hockey Heroes. Brought to you by Starters. No one gets you closer to the game.
The Belican right in front, let's go!
approached me about helping them raise money to build a sports complex. I said I wasn't really into the corporate fundraising, going door to door, but I said I do have an idea that I think might be able to raise you some money and some awareness. You know, sort of a charity game between the old players and the new players, and you know, bring them together and have a 3-on-3 just like you did in the old days.
Well, it's kind of unique, I guess. Where here, Lanny's been the hero in Calgary, winning the Stanley Cup, and you know, such a prominent guy in the community. And when Lanny and I played together in Toronto, we shared some success together, developed a friendship, and that friendship has continued.
Well, it's really neat. You have a friendship, you have all kinds of friends in hockey, but you have a few very close friends. And Daryl's my best friend, always has been and will be for all time.
What had happened in the middle 70s, he and I and Errol Thompson and Tiger Williams were our left winger. The two of them changed off and on. We had a pretty good line, and Lanny and I shared a lot of success, and we ended up having the opportunity to play in the Canada Cup in '76. That was the first Canada Cup, and we were both going into that training camp as kind of underdogs, not sure whether we'd make the team or not. They invited 35 guys, and only 25 were going to be on the team. And ended up we both made the team.
And then to be on the ice and assist on the winning goal that Daryl scored and share that moment, it was very special.
And then we created, you know, a lot of opportunities after that playing together. We won the series against the Islanders when they were expected to win the Cup in '78, and I scored the overtime goal.
It's just kind of a chemistry between two people that has been absolutely the most fun you could ever imagine in hockey, and that's what's great, to be able to get together in an event like this and try it one more time for old time's sake.
Yeah!
And that brings us to the end of Be a Player for another week. But be sure and join us next week when we profile netminder Eddie Belfour of the San Jose Sharks.
Sandra will sit down and talk to Ed the Eagle about his recent trade to San Jose and his off-ice passion, drag racing.
He's also into flying. We are going to get Eddie's take on the Chicago-San Jose trade. On behalf of Brett and the rest of our crew, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week on Be a Player, the Hockey Show.
Please contact us at www.nhlpa.com with your questions and comments about Be a Player, the Hockey Show. Be a Player, the Hockey Show has been brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. And by Pinnacle Trading Cards. Guaranteed scarce.